Hi, so this is where we're at this moment. Everything has been hooked up. I made this plate for mounting this motor mount. I can pull it up one notch if I want to. I especially made it that way. And it will just, this screw hole will fit, so you just move this screw to this one and it's one up. I'm thinking about making a blower out of this here, so it won't just cool this part but will blow the air around here and blow the aluminum or aluminum, like usual normal people say, away from what I'm milling. I'm still thinking about the best way to mount something on here. I don't know if I'll make a mount to mount on this plate, or if I'll just make a small part in between here. I'm thinking about making something here, here, that'll cover this here, so I won't get crap all over this, but I'm still thinking about what I'll do there. I got all the electronic fixed up in this here. I'll take these here. I used, I think they're called avionic plugs here. Just take this here off that I can. So 3 of them are for the XYZ, and 1 is for the spindle. So this here is the spindle one. Let's take this here a bit out of the way so I can show you what I did here. Well, either I need a cameraman or I need to become a professional. So I made 2 here. One of is for the spindle. That means the spindle won't, well, it'll power on the spindle. When the spindle is powered on, this here'll control how much power is on it. It'll go from 0 to, I think it's about 12,000 rounds per minute. This here's an ERL 11, sorry. I would have liked a bit bigger one. Maybe I'll get one to punch on there. So here, well, I don't know if the video made it or not, but I'm supposing not. So just show, I packed everything in here. We got the controller for working with Mark III and stuff. Got here the small power supply for the spindle. And we got the 3 drivers designated X, Y, and Z. Everything's on there and works. I got a small, that's a thin wire here, 20 volt air blower, and I got one in front too. I just took what I had. Maybe with time I'll put some bigger ones in there, but they ain't really that much space. I'll make a bracket for these two to go, well, in there or on top. I'll probably go with the top mounting because it'll be easier. This here is the front. No, this is actually the back. Okay, then I don't know. I'll do something. I'll get to it. With the mechanics here, everything's working, but if you ask me, it's way too hard, and I get some vibrations that I'm thinking is because it has to work a bit too hard. This one here is better, and this one here is really light. So next what I'll do is I'll move this whole thing to a bigger table at some point, and I'll disable the spindles. Means I'll take the front part off, that the spindle can move freely, and remove this coupling here. And then I'll set these linear bearings so this heel just move freely and easily. I'll do the same with the lower one. Then I'll engage the spindles, put them back in here and down here. This here is just a tad too tight for me. And then I'll, well, could be I have to loosen these a bit, that there's just a bit too much strain on the spindle to make it run as easily as I wish. This here isn't really, this is not bad. This is okay. This here is way too hard. But I have to disable the spindles to see that the linear bearings are really aligned. Then I can tighten them screws and get all that tightened up, and if it still moves freely, then I'll go on to the spindle. But that'll be the next video, and after that I'll think about how to mount stuff on here. The old one, I just bored some drill in there and hooked it up. I really like a piece of the bed just to have threads in there within, what, I don't know, 10 by 10 millimeter pattern on there, or I really don't know, but that's the way I'm thinking. After that we'll see the way it's going, but yeah, with this I can do bigger stuff, of course, than with this here. There isn't that much clearance down here as I would have liked. Can be that with time I'll make new parts here, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll just move stuff a bit up there, make elongate this, but first it should be okay with what I am doing at first. What I also like to do is more, because I use a lot of polycarbonate that I make for the optic protectors. Can just screw them down there and just get going, but that's in the future. I'll see when I get time, but actually it's working. I just need the mechanics to be a bit smoother. That's it. Okay, so have a good one. See ya.